Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwantner and welcome to Selling Power TV. Today we have the pleasure of meeting with Harvey McKay. He's the author of a wonderful new book called Use Your Head to Get Your Foot in the Door. Welcome, Harvey.
Thank you. I've been looking forward to this. It's just great to be with you.
Harvey, today there are over 10 million people out of a job. Now, my first question is, what is your message to those who do have a job? What do they need to do to keep it?
All of the Americans that have their job, they have to know one thing, and this will keep them absolutely their nose to the grindstone. These are the latest statistics from the Federal Bureau of Labor Statistics. All right? The average college graduate will have 10 to 14 different job changes in his or her career by age 38, and they'll have 3 to 5 different career changes. Now that is a wow. So what are we talking about here? We're talking about a perpetual job search. The minute you get a job, you can't think, I'm going to stick around here for 35 years and collect the gold watch. It isn't going to happen. So therefore, you have to have your antenna up all the time, and you better enhance your skills. If you're not a good presenter, you better go back to school. So when this economic tsunami hit, we have 600 employees. I called in all of our key people, and I told them the following. It's a whole new ballgame. I want you to check with your families. I want you to check with your spouses, those of you that are married, all right? And it's not 40 hours anymore. I mean, we're going to be working Saturdays, we're working Sundays, and we're going to keep at it, and we're going to be still stand. We'll be the one stand. We have 100 competitors, and we will be here. Period.
Did you have layoffs in your company?
Yes, and we've never had layoffs for 45 years. And you want to know what? Bullet right here in the stomach. I mean, we've never had it. I've never had to face a layoff. And here we laid off probably 20% of the workforce. But the good news is in the last 90 days, all right, we're bringing them back. But we have lost some skilled people because they found work elsewhere.
Losing your job is a tough road. How do you deal with your anger, frustration, and disappointment?
Well, I've always said your attitude determines your altitude. And you have to know rejection is probably the key word out of 79,000 words that I wrote in this particular book. Rejection. I mean, it can be just absolutely beyond anybody's comprehension what's going to happen to them. Divorces happen, families broken up, people destitute. I mean, this is a very serious subject. So several things then about rejection and how you have to prepare for it. Number 1 and number 2 and number 3, don't take it personally. And that's what happens. I mean, you haven't lost any face. Rejection, and this is key, rejection is not permanent. I want to repeat that. Rejection is not permanent. It's temporary. And now here's the key to solve it. I'd like to refer to my best friend, my closest friend. We call each other brothers. His name is Lou Holtz. He's legendary. 11 years as a Notre Dame coach, Hall of Famer, ESPN analyst right now, sports analyst. He got fired from Arkansas as he shared the story with me. Devastated. He was going to sue the school. Came home and his wife talked him out of it. And he went back and he said, look, I'm not going to wallow in this anger. And I'm going to learn something from my firing, which he did. Now guess what? Frank Broyles, the athletic director, he got him the job. He was majorly responsible for getting Lou Holtz the job at Notre Dame. If he would have absolutely cut his feet from under him, never would have gotten the job. So he always said, this is his quote, don't burn your bridges unless you're a damn good swimmer.
I agree.
And so again, to all those people out there that are listening, all those viewers, you've had a loved one maybe laid off, all right? All you have to do is practice the right principles over a long, not a short time, over a long period of time. What's long? 4, 5, 6, 7 months. Because getting a job is a job. All right, and as soon as you recognize that, practice the right principles, which are in this book and what I'll be discussing right here, I have a guarantee on the back of the book, and I'll repeat to you verbatim what it says. It says, do not read this book on the back cover. Study it, underline it, highlight it, use Post-it notes. And if after 6 months you don't have a job, I personally, and I sign my name on the back cover, I, Harvey McKay, will give you and refund your money back.
Harvey, there's a very famous line in this book about growing up. Can you share that with us?
Without question, the more you grow up, the less you blow up. So you must learn something from that firing experience or that laid off, downsized, restructuring, right-sizing experience.
Thank you, Harvey, and join us tomorrow where Harvey will share his secrets on the best ways on how to sell yourself.